gone?
It's going alright.
I learned how to make cinnamon rolls today.
Oh yeah?
You're healthy too.
We're on, so.
Oh. I can't see what I look like though. That makes it way more awkward. What were you listening to last night? What were you jamming out to on your way in?
I was out this morning already.
Yeah, me too. Fred Meyers, how about you?
I had breakfast with my uncle.
Aww. I'm going to be having lunch with my dad when we get back. So we saw a movie last night that I actually think you would have liked. I think we should probably go see it.
Which
Great pick on my part.
Great pick on his part. The Upside.
What's that about?
It's the guy from Breaking Bad who has an unfortunate paragliding incident and becomes a quadriplegic.
Oh, is this the one with Kevin Hart?
Yes.
No, yeah.
And Nicole Kidman, shockingly. Anyway, it was hilarious. Even Chris was laughing out loud like twice.
Kevin Hart's a pretty funny guy.
Yes. I even liked him in Night School, but you didn't like that.
Night School?
Did you see Night School? The one where he had to finish his GED?
No, I hadn't seen that, right? Because that's the one with Tiffany Haddish. Right?
Yes.
She's funny.
Yes, she is. Overall, it was a great movie and a really great supporting cast. But saw that last night, laughed my arse off, only cried like twice, which is impressive for me. Oh, this car's a stick?
Yeah, that's why I offered to let him, at some point, we'll go to a parking lot and I'll show him how to drive stick shift.
Like your transmission.
This car's old.
I kind of want to learn how to have a clutch.
So
It's a skill you should have, yes.
he's really excited about that. He thinks he wants his first car to be that, which I think is really ambitious on his part, because I've only done it twice.
You've only driven stick shift twice.
Yes, and both times were utter disasters. And I cried, and I hit the e-brake, and I ran around to the other side, and somebody took over. Of course, it was 15 years ago, and I was kind of a wuss back then,
Have you played video games where you have to use a clutch?
but no.
I'm asking Aiden.
Oh,
That's no
why?
It's usually on auto.
Huh?
It's usually on auto.
But there's no games with the clutch?
I mean, there probably is some.
Well, that's the first thing we have to go
Racing
do.
games.
That's the first thing we have to go do is
I usually put on auto.
go.
I'm on the way.
Like what? Like what game?
Like racing games.
Like
there's-
at Dave &
Like-
Buster's?
Like
Yeah, there
steering
should be
wheel.
like a NASCAR game with this clutch and stuff.
Because we're going to be going there tonight. To Dave & Buster's. So if there is, I will see
See, you're
about doing
gonna
that.
go to, but the football game's gonna last till late.
Yeah, apparently like 7.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, I'm not sure I want to stay for the whole thing, so we might end up going separately. That's why when you were asking me, I was like, I don't know, because
I don't know.
I don't necessarily want to watch the whole football game.
Yeah,
It's kind of boring.
it does indeed. And then Joel is dead set on paying me back for the whole Canada fiasco.
What Canada fiasco?
The
Where he
whole
where he left his passport in his apartment.
And we had to
it was
break
in,
into his apartment.
Indiana. And we had to mail it to him.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So that was $86 later. He got his passport in time to go and be with his wife on Christmas. So I felt like a really good person. But now he's insistent on paying that back.
Just tell him to pay
So I've
me
been
back.
avoiding him since Christmas.
So wait a minute. He left his passport in.
On his CD stand.
Which is not a good place for him, by the way.
Fireproof safe is a good idea. So yes, and then he went to Indiana to see his family.
And then he was. But
He was going to go up into Canada. And I said, well, you can push your luck because they were going to let us in with our Oregon driver's license because you have to have a birth certificate.
Yeah,
get
but
your
they
Oregon.
changed the rules now.
Did they?
Yeah, usually they want you to have. So why does it? So next time when you guys got your passports, did you guys get the passport card?
No.
You guys should do that.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Because
then what are all the cool pages on it?
well, no, the passport will work. You have to use your passport for pretty much everywhere else,
Except for Canada.
but Canada and Mexico, you can use the passport card.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Keep it in your wallet.
Yeah, so then I have mine in my wallet, so that
I want to see it.
it's my wallet. We're driving. And I can, like,
which he just got an F on his texting while
Excuse me.
driving. 0 out of 100 points texting while driving. So email your teacher right now, dude, and figure out, because he said he did the assignment, and the teacher's saying he didn't. And it took his A, and it smashed it down
all
to a
the
B.
assignments in the class. Later on.
So email your teacher right now like I asked you to, please. That was the deal, that you could drive to your house, and he has to email the instructor. Have you been to Marianne's house?
No.
It's intimidating. Like, your house is nice. Like, intimidatingly nice.
Yeah.
Mine's
Their
my
house is, they have 2 spiral staircases. It's really insanely nice. And it makes me, I go in there like, oh my god, they're so nice. They're all so nice. And it's just like, so whenever I go over there, I feel a little out of my league. But they're super, super cool.
Yeah.
And she's pretty rad. And they make really good food, and they go all out. And then Pubbin and Jackie come, and Pubbin brings all the booze.
They all live in the same area, right?
Yeah, they all live pretty close together.
Who else is coming to that?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of people she invited,
Oh
right?
shit, really? Last time it was just like us and Jackie and Pubbin's family. I think that was it. Oh, and Christine. Christine lives really close to there. Christine Ching.
Oh.
She lives really close to there.
Yeah, like you said, I don't even know that I RSVP'd, so.
I didn't know there was an RSVP.
Huh?
I didn't know there was an RSVP. So that's not good. But I told her I'm coming and bringing healthy cinnamon rolls that turned out really darn good for being healthy. And I made a burrito today because I get really hungry on road trips. And so I brought Cheez-Its.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's nothing at Gill Coliseum except for pretzels, hot dogs, and nachos.
So it's not nacho place.
Huh?
Well, it's not my place to eat.
Yeah, you're not gonna have
I brought wasabi edamame, the dry roasted.
that.
Vegan Cheez-Its, so Feez-Its, and I brought 2 kombuchas because I wasn't sure if we were going straight to Marianne's, and I needed a kombucha fix, 2 sparkling waters, and I ate a burrito that was so big that I couldn't close it, so then I just moved all the ingredients to one side and I made a quesadilla, but we didn't have a plate large enough, so then I used a baking sheet, and I ate off the baking sheet. And Chris like, there's no way you're going to be able to eat all that, and I said, yes I am, because I know I'm going on a road trip and I get really hungry, so I eat the whole thing.
So you're Big Bird now.
Huh?
You're Big Bird.
Yes, I'm Big Bird. They always say I eat like a bird, so now I eat like Big Bird. We are watching Schitt's Creek, and that show is hilarious. I can't watch more than 2 though, or my head starts to hurt, because it's pretty over the top humor. Like they play down the intelligence of the locals to the point where he loses some bread in the fondue, so he's like digging around in there with his fingers. And it's just like, and then he just like puts it in his mouth, it's like all over his like mustache and beard. It's like, nobody is like, it's so over the top. There's just no way that anyone would be like that. So I can only watch 2 episodes at a time, and then my brain starts to hurt a little bit. But it's really funny for what it is. But tell me about The Kingdom. That was the Chinese zombie
Kingdom.
movie, right?
No, it's Korean.
Korean zombie series.
Show, yeah. So it's on just season 1 so far. And I was entertained by it. I was pretty, it's an interesting concept, right? Like, in order to maintain power, they figure out a way to keep the king alive as a zombie.
Brilliant.
And then that disease spreads so that it's spreading over the countryside now. So, it's interesting.
Korean cinema does a really good job with zombies because they had the Train movie.
Yeah, and it's the same makers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the people that made that Train movie made
Oh, it's
this.
so good.
scenes are entertaining, you know, whatever. But I just couldn't. Just not into it. You know.
Yeah. I like the guy who plays Superman. He's the only Superman that I've ever liked.